You didn't find this video by accident. You were drawn here. And this moment is a part of something bigger. Your energy aligned with it for a reason. What you're about to hear comes directly from your higher self. A message meant only for you, right here, right now, in perfect timing. Welcome in, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I wanted to start with 2 Midnight Oracle cards. These are messages that are coming to you directly from your higher self today. And these cards have initials. I want you to place them wherever they resonate for you. So we are getting D for divine. You're under divine guidance, divine protection. And, there are beautiful, magical things that are happening for you right now. So you are a gift from God. Know that. Seeing the future. Some of you are going to have foresight. You're going to understand things before they happen or see them. Premonitions here are going to be incredibly strong and devoted to spirit. They want you to devote yourself to your connection with spirit, right? This is about tapping into that spiritual mind. We live in a material world and we are meant to live through a material mind, but also a spirit one, because we are also a spirit being here in human form. Okay, so know that you are a part of the divine and there's a connection here happening with you and the divine. Okay, so the letter D, the initial D, and we also have V for venture. So the initial V, DV or VD, place these again wherever they resonate. Things are in process right now and you are on a journey, and spirit actually wants you to go on a journey or think of your life as a journey. They want you to make a move, the first move around something. You're meant to venture out. You are expanding. You're going through an expansion, growth right now, and they want you to venture out. They want you to trust in the divine, trust in the process, but they also want you to make a move around something. Okay, so those are the initials. And we're going to go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you today. So we're just passing through the energies here, Libra. You are just passing through energies right now. And this is what your higher self wants to share with you. So 7 of Pentacles right now in your life. I feel things need adjusting. Okay, maybe things aren't aligned or things are out of balance somewhere in your life. And they want you to reassess. Are you focused on a goal right now? Sometimes we don't have to be focused on a goal, but here I feel they want you to have structure or a system in place, something that works for you, that keeps you aligned to who you are and where you're going in your life. Okay, so the number 7 is a spiritual number. I always find that this number is connected to God, to source. So you're going to feel and experience a lot of magic around you right now. So 7 of Pentacles, and we also have the 9 of Wands. You are actually elevating energetically and spiritually. It feels like a spiritual graduation here. There are going to be external energies that are going to try to interfere with you and your energetic space and your soul's vibration and frequency. This is where you want to have some healthy boundaries up and be very mindful of how you are showing up in your world as you are elevating and ascending. Ascension symptoms are going to definitely be real here, so you're going to feel them. So you're going to have to share with me what those ascension symptoms are for you. Libra, share with me in the comment section below. But you're about to upgrade. This is what's happening here. You're about to level up in your life's experience. That's the 9 of Wands. And we have the Page of Cups. There's that new experience. You are ending a chapter and you are about to start a new chapter. And there's a lot of emotion here. I'm getting devotion, dedication here. This experience for you, I feel, is unfolding over the next couple of months in your life. It's not something that's going to happen in a split second. It is something that is unfolding gradually. And there's a lot of emotions and feelings here that are tied to this new beginning, this new experience, and you're seeing it ahead of you. You might not be within the experience just yet, but you're seeing it ahead of you. This is why we are seeing the future, right? So that is the Page of Cups. There's a lot of good news coming in with this card as well. Like you're about to receive something. Okay, now I want you to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And that's my favorite part, Libra, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So this is so beautiful what's happening here. So I feel that some of you are going to find yourselves in a place where you are rearranging things in your home, decluttering your space, cleaning up a lot, maybe cleaning out your fridge, cleaning out your car. I'm definitely seeing some clearing of energies here. And I feel that the divine spirit is also supporting you in this, your higher self as well. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So the number 7, the number 9, and the number 11. You might be seeing these number frequencies somewhere in your life, individually or together in a sequence. These are light codes that are connecting you to this message, to this reading, to this energy, and to your higher self. Now, some of you might experience deja vu. Deja vu is where you have this feeling that you've already been here and done this. This is your connection to your higher self. And I feel some of you have been especially feeling deja vu recently. You're going to have to share with me if that is you. And you might remember deja vu moments for yourself. So again, this is a connection to your higher self. So this feels like a pit stop, the 7 of Pentacles. It's like in your physical world, you're taking time to unwind, relax a little bit, and to actually reassess and to see where you're at right now and where you are headed. This is where you have an opportunity to release what no longer serves you. This is where you get to declutter. This is where I'm seeing some of you, even like I'm getting a lot of different intuitive hits right now with the 7 of Pentacles for you. I'm getting money energy at play here. So I feel there is this clearing out the clutter in your relationships. This is in your finances. This is in your home, in your personal life. This might have to do with your health. I feel some of you, especially where your physical health is affected right now. Maybe you're dealing with some sort of aches or pains, illnesses, like your health is affected. I'm seeing you rearranging or adjusting your diet or lifestyle in order to, get better with something that maybe has thrown you off course, and trying to figure it out, like trying to see what works for you. And the 7 of Pentacles for you, Libra, is an explorative experience. It's like, not everything is set in stone and nothing ever is. Everything's always temporary. But there's something here I'm picking up on where you're meant to actually reassess and take a look at your life, take a look within yourself, take a look at your relationships. Some of you might be at this point right now where you are taking a look at all of this stuff to see what aligns and what doesn't. And it's a chapter in your life. This is you now elevating to a new frequency, a new vibration. And each and every one of us are incrementally always elevating, right? We're going through many different kinds of energies in this earthly experience. And right now you are going through something that I feel is a blessing. It feels like you are connected to something. And sometimes this doesn't feel comfortable because it's different than what we were experiencing before this happened, whatever this is, this reassessment, this, having to change a few things, adjust things to realign. And this is really important for you right now. So if you are going through something right now where you need to make adjustments or change things, don't be afraid to do that. You're meant to do that, right? And this is the time for you to do this. And your higher self is walking beside you as you're moving through this, because you've already been here. You've already done this. And your higher self is actually guiding you through this because you have all the wisdom and the knowledge that you need in order to get through whatever experience you're having right now. Okay, so the other thing here is, your finances. They want you to get a handle on your money energy, to, manage your money, especially if you've been finding that you've been spending a lot, or you're finding that you have stress or worry around money energy. Money energy, this is my own belief. You can believe whatever you like, but for me, money energy is free. It is floating. It is available for all of us, and there's an unlimited amount. What we need to just be aware of is how we, create interference or weight that interferes with this money energy going in and out. When we worry and stress about it, then we experience things to worry and stress about. So it's about readjusting your mindset, the way that you look at it. Instead of focusing on the problems around money, let's focus on the solutions instead and have a positive outlook. I know that's hard to do when you're within the mix of this, when you're going through hardships, financial ones, career, love. Sometimes love is affected because of our finances, right? So let's not give that too much of our attention, especially the problems and the stress around it. Instead, let's work on clearing that and centering ourselves through it, because things are going to work out for you here, Libra. You don't have to worry about this, okay? And you're going through an elevation right now, so things are going to change for you. You are leveling up in your experience, and there are energies external to you that may be interfering with this growth, with this elevation, with this ascension, right? You are reaching that next level in your life. You are upgrading. And, for some of us, it does feel like we are battling a boss at the end of a level before we reach that new next level. And, those of you that play video games, this is the video game analogy I'm being called to share with you is, when we reach that boss at the end of a level, we don't beat that boss right away. I mean, some of us do, depending on how experienced we are with video games. But a lot of times we have to find a plan and strategize. We have to go at it a few times before we beat that final boss and move to the next level. This is the same thing here. Okay, it's not about overwhelming yourself. It's about strategizing. It's about understanding, okay, these are the energies that I'm working with. What is actually uplifting me and what is draining me, and where am I directing my energy? Right? This is about pausing, reflecting, right? This is about reassessing here. Let's clear out things that no longer fit, that no longer align. What is it that we're carrying right now that feels really heavy? And where can we put up some healthy boundaries where they're needed? Sometimes people energy, I feel for a lot of us, people energy is the biggest invader of our energetic space. People that bring up their drama, people that treat us a certain way, and sometimes we just invite that energy in or allow it. Right now, I feel you're meant to stand your ground out of truth and love. And sometimes people don't like that. Sometimes they don't want to hear the truth. Maybe they don't want to hear what it is that you're actually feeling. Maybe they're not aware of it because they didn't know, right? There's a lot of reasons, scenarios that sometimes this energy can invade our space. Right now, they want you to understand yourself. What is it that is throwing you out of alignment? How can you center and ground yourself as you're moving through the experiences you're having? Your higher self is here, connected with you, bringing you wisdom and knowledge. And what they want you to do, your higher self, your spirit guide, your angels, is protect your energetic space. You have to show up as a gatekeeper here. You get to invite the kind of energies you want within your energetic space. This is like you tending to your garden. This is your mind, this is your body, this is your spirit. Is it being tampered with? Is there distractions that are taking you away from you nurturing yourself? And I feel nurture for yourself, like you taking care of your physical body, your mental health here is going to be incredibly important, because this is what's going to get you through this. So if you're in a space right now and you feel that you're not aligned to yourself, that you're someone else, or you're having to put up with a lot or taking on a lot of responsibilities, it's time for you to put those down right now and focus on yourself, your well-being, your peace, right? Maybe there is drama external to you. You don't have to invite that space in. This could be someone that is, dumping their problems on you. And, sure, they can dump their problems on you, but it doesn't mean that you have to accept those and take them on as your own. It's like, okay, these are your problems. I don't mind supporting and, giving you loving energy here, but I'm not going to take these on for you. So I'm just going to put them down for when you're ready to take them on, but I'm not going to do it for you. Everyone has their own life experience, life's journey. Each and every one of us have a different perspective on life. We have a different reality than one another. And I feel sometimes we forget that. We think that we're living in a reality that everyone is joined. We are in a material, like we are in this earthly realm, all of us. But the way that we see the world, the way we understand it is completely different than one another. So here, your voice is going to have power. But I also feel that you don't have to get caught up in drama, right? You can stand your ground here out of truth and love. Okay, so I feel this is where you're going to find yourselves rearranging or clearing out the clutter, the noise. It's because you're pausing and reflecting to see what works and what doesn't. And it's about centering yourself as you're moving up in energy. And here we are reaching this new experience here, Libra. This is so incredibly powerful because this is something that you have been waiting for a long time. And I feel this wait may have been unintentional. For some of you, it's intentional. It's okay. I'm creating this experience for myself. I've been feeling it for a while. I've been sensing it. I've been desiring it. I feel called towards it. So you're following that path. You're following your heart. And, your emotions here, I'm picking up on a lot of emotions that are being released, a lot of emotions that are being shared, communicated, expressed. This might be new for you. Maybe there's an experience in your life right now where you're able to share more than you ever have. And it feels kind of weird for some of you, like it feels weird to share things. But I feel there's some deep healing happening within this experience. Now, what they want you to do here is they're encouraging you to adopt a beginner's mindset and don't be afraid to start fresh or to start over. Any of the page cards, I always find that spirit is realigning us to ourselves. And sometimes that's us starting over again. It's like we're in a situation, it's not working out, we're overwhelmed. It's like, okay, let's shake that energy off and start over again. This is what I'm getting here with this Page of Cups. And, it's directly impacting your heart center, your heart chakra. So, those of you especially that are feeling that your heart is heavy right now, that there's a lot that you're carrying, there's a lot of things that are happening in your life that are challenging you. Like, this is you ascending, this is you moving up. There's going to be choppy energy and turbulence here. But we can approach this in a way that is different than the way that we have been approaching it. And yes, it takes a little bit more energy and effort here. And, sometimes we're afraid to start over or start from scratch or start from the beginning. But here, new beginnings are available. There's a new experience that you're seeing ahead of you. It's there in your mind. You're feeling it, you're sensing it, you're hearing it. It is touching every one of your sensory abilities. So your sensory ability is going to be amplified. You're going to feel a lot of things here, Libra. I feel many of you out there are empaths, so you're going to feel energies of others. And this is just a confirmation that you are gifted, my friends. This is not something that is wrong with you. It is something that you're meant to work on managing. So this is why we have the Seven of Pentacles is, what can you change in your life or rearrange or adjust to fine tune how you are moving through the experience that you're having. Maybe there's something new that you're meant to implement that calms your nervous system down, that calms your heart center and brings you to a place of peace. This could be breathing exercises. This could be yoga, meditation, right? Implementing something in your day-to-day life. I feel that your higher self is showing up in your life as some sort of a form. This could be an animal form. This could be through people. This could be energetic. This could be through your dreams. This is where you feel like your higher self is coming in as comfort. So wherever you find comfort, this is where your higher self resides. And they want you to seek the comfort. They want you to seek the love. They want you to seek the abundance. Okay. And sometimes we have to clear our mind of all the things that we're thinking, all the things that we're holding on to, all the things that we're focusing our energy towards that is weighing heavy on our heart, and allow that heart center to be open. So right now in your life, they're encouraging you to stay open-hearted and open-minded. There are things happening in your life that sometimes we can't explain. Sometimes we don't notice, right? But there's an unfolding that is happening in your life. And this is so incredibly powerful for you, Libra, because this is a manifestation that is coming to form. This is a prayer that is being answered for you. I'm seeing a lot of angels in my mind. I do see that some of you have been seeing feathers. It's like you're sitting somewhere. I'm seeing someone sitting at a table and there's a feather falling. And it's just like random and you notice it. And you don't even have to share it with anyone. It's just something that you're noticing. And maybe you don't see birds to see where this feather is falling from, but it's definitely there. So the signs are around you. They want you to trust the signs that you are seeing. And, what I'm getting here is some sort of like a deep rooted emotion, a deep rooted wound that may be rising something that is being reflected to you right now. And there's a new approach with this. So the way that you've been handling it previously, they want you to handle it a little bit differently, to think outside the box and explore it a little bit more. Sometimes these surface because we're meant to just be aware of them. Sometimes we're meant to sit with them. Sometimes we're meant to heal them. Sometimes we're meant to work with them. Sometimes we're meant to channel them into something creative, something different, something constructive, something productive, right? So right now there's a lot of new opportunities, new ways that you can express yourself. I feel communication for you is going to be key here, expressing yourself. And you have this beautiful opportunity ahead of you right now where you get to step into this experience where you're able to express yourself. It doesn't mean that you have to be a chatterbox. It means that, it's about you emitting your energy out of love. There's an offering here from you that is happening, an opportunity to emit the energy of love. So you want to vibrate in the frequency and vibration of love right now. Center yourself in love and send that energy out into the world. Okay, especially over the next couple of weeks because it is favoring you in a big, big way. And we've got a lot of mountains in the background with this woman. Some of you might be facing a lot of challenges right now. And these challenges might be in the background, but love here always wins. This is what I believe. You might believe this too. You might not, but know that love is going to win here in this situation. So the Page of Cups, and we are going to now bring you a message from your angels and ancestors today. So let's see what your message through them is today. So, oops, there goes one card. So in my practice, any card that falls to the ground does not belong to you because I set an intention that if any card falls to the ground, it doesn't belong to you. So we're going to keep the cards here on the table. So we are getting Hunter. Look at. So the energy of the Hunter is coming forward. Now, some of you are going to resonate with the image of this card. Maybe there's something here that aligns for you, resonates for you. So track down your fears and desires. Track down your fears and desires. Don't let them get in the way. Instead, track them down and move through them. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull the interpretation here and read that to you. So the Hunter, here we are. So track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings. And when you find them, you will find your desires too. The Hunter card is based on a Celtic god, a Celtic god, Cernunnos. I think I'm saying that wrong. I might be. If I am, please correct me in the comment section below. He is the stag god of the wild and represents both the hunted and the hunter. Similarly, the Hunter helps you connect with an energy that is both fearful and fearless. Your fears are the only thing that are standing between you and what you desire at this time. So you have to come face to face with them, and as the Hunter does with the wild animals, and go beyond them. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the Hunter. You're being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential. But this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you are a man or identify as male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you are female or identify as female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. There's nothing that can stand in your way right now, Libra. You have a lot of power. And, whatever fears, whatever limitations are in front of you, you're very capable of overcoming them and walking right through them. Okay, nothing can stop you right now. So they want you to step into that power and actually emit it. So we've got the stag here. We've got a bow and arrow. We've got a skull. We've got these tattoos. We've got the ram horns. These are all coming in as signs for you right now, Libra. So let's go ahead, seal, and close your reading off with an angel number. So we are getting for you here, my friends, is 0000, having faith. They want you to have faith. Walk that path of faith here, my friends. Trust the process. You are coming full circle. There's this feeling of oneness and wholeness. They want you to connect with this. And there's a bonding and merging with the divine, right? This is why you're getting the divine card. You are a gift from God, right? So they want you to really devote yourself to spirit at this time. And, whatever stresses and worries you have, hand it over to spirit and let them take care of it. Release the weight of whatever that is. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.